getting close. Okay, now it's time for judges' questions. Can you all believe it? So this is how it's going to work. The judges have submitted a number of questions for our delegates. In turn, each delegate will choose an envelope from this box. That envelope will reveal which judge will ask their question. Now, each delegate will have 30 seconds to answer. You all following me? Got it? Good. Okay, so let's do this. I will now ask Miss Thailand to please choose an envelope.
Go Philippines.
Thank you very much. You've chosen number 8, Louis Heredia.
Hi, Miss Thailand.
Hello, how are you?
Okay, this is my question. If you win Miss Universe and you are given the chance to speak in front of the United Nations Assembly, what global issue would you talk about and why did you choose that global issue?
First of all, สวัสดีค่ะ Hello, hola. If I were to speak in front of the United Nations about the SDGs, I would choose women equality because I believe that all of us deserve respect, kindness, and same equality as other genders. And we deserve the same respect in the workplace as well as the same home. And I encourage you all to speak for your voice, raise your voice for women equality. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Miss Thailand, everybody. Next up, please, Miss Philippines, would you step forward and please choose a question? Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you very much. You have chosen Judge 7, Minnie Eloyi.
Hi, Miss Philippines. How are you feeling?
Really good, excited.
My question for you today is, as a global ambassador or citizen, what will be your contribution to humanity?
I want to be the hope of people. I come from a very poor background. I started pageants at 10 years old to put myself through school and to lift my family out of poverty. And if there's anything that I want to show the universe, I'm here right now. I'm standing as Miss Universe because I was able to get myself out of any situation because I was hardworking, I was persistent, and I fight for what I want. Thank you.
Philippines. Thank you very much, Miss. And now I'll ask Miss Venezuela to please step forward and choose an envelope. Thank you very much, Miss Venezuela. Congratulations. Thank you very much. You've chosen judge number 4, Andrea Mensah.
Hello, Miss Venezuela. My question is, in a world where cultural differences can separate people, how would you choose your platform to promote empathy and understanding between different cultures?
Sawadika, Thailand. Thank you so much for your question. I thank God that I had been given the opportunity to live in different continents of this world. So I have a broad view of the different cultures and an understanding of how to have empathy with the people, how to communicate, and how to break those barriers of language. I believe that this platform gives us access to every corner of the world, and it teaches us that us as women with a voice and being a role model, it is our future, the children, the elder, the people that see us, that hear us, and we depend on making a difference. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Venezuela. And I will now ask Miss Mexico to please step forward and use a question. Congratulations, Miss. chosen. Judge number 1, Dr. Nuk Chalita.
Hola, Miss Mexico.
Sawadika.
In your perspective, what are the challenges of being a woman in the year 2025, and how would you use the title of Miss Universe to create a safe space for women around the world?
Thank you for your question. As a woman and as Miss Universe, I will put my voice and the power in the service of others. Because nowadays, we are here to speak up, to make change, and have everything with you. Because we are women, and the brave ones that stand up are the ones that will make history. Thank you.
Miss Mexico, everybody. Yes. Miss Cote d'Ivoire, please step forward and use a question. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Miss. You have chosen judge number 6, Sharon Fonseca.
Hello. Education today focuses on knowledge, but not always on emotional skills. What emotional skill do you think should be taught to every child in school, and why?
Well, as a woman who has a foundation on education, I think it is important that we teach young girls to love themselves. That is why my slogan is assume your identity, because if you love yourself, if you have confidence, you can walk into this world and you can shine. So I will urge every young man and every young woman to love yourself first, be who you want to be, and shine. Thank you so much.
Miss Cote d'Ivoire, everybody. So the top 5 have all answered their judges' questions, and their fate now rests in the hands of the judges. We'll come back for their final question after the break. But first, we have another look at how the delegates spent the last 2 weeks in this beautiful country. We'll see you soon. forth Miss Universe Final live from beautiful Bangkok, Thailand, everybody! That's right, where we are edging closer and closer to revealing who will be crowned Miss Universe 2025. And honestly, if you ask me, all of these delegates deserve the crown. The sheer amount of hard work and commitment they put into this event is nothing short of astounding. I am truly humbled to be here on stage with each and every one of them. I have so much respect for the delegates here and what it has for the judges. So now it is time for the top five's final question. Each delegate will answer the same question. Delegates will wear headphones so they don't hear each other's answers. Again, they will have 30 seconds to answer each question. So, let's get to work. Miss Thailand, I'd like to start with you. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Thailand, please step forward. Congratulations. Miss Thailand, if you win the title of Miss Universe tonight, how would you use this platform to empower young girls?
I believe that everyone who has been through all the struggles, failures, anything in life, we can get back up. It's not about how you fail, but how you rise up. I would encourage you all to be your own hero, to light that light within yourself and light it on others. And if we come together, lift each other up, the world will be a much better place. And I encourage you all to never fear. I am standing here as your next Miss Universe, and I hope to be.
Thank you, Miss Thailand. Miss Philippines, I'll ask you to please step forward for your final question. Hello, how are you? And congratulations, Miss. Miss Philippines, if you win the title of Miss Universe tonight, how would you use this platform to empower young girls?
I work with an organization called Allen Academy, where we work with young people to provide them opportunities to make them realize that it doesn't matter what your life circumstances is, it doesn't define where you will go. And I want to continue working with Allen Academy in a bigger platform like Miss Universe to pursue making sure that people who come from low-income backgrounds are given the same opportunities as everyone else. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Miss Philippines, everybody. Thank you. And I will now ask Miss Venezuela to please step forward and answer your final question. Thank you very much, Miss. How about a round of applause for Miss Venezuela, everybody? Thank you so much. Miss Venezuela, if you win the title of Miss Universe tonight, how would you use this platform to empower young girls?
I believe that education and communication go hand by hand to influence positive activity from the girls, from the children, for everyone that watches this platform. I'm standing here because with my life experiences, I've been able to become the person I've wanted to be. And this is the representation of a woman that's determined and with her conviction, she's reached her goal. And that is what I want all the girls to search for. Thank you, Thailand.
And thank you. Miss Venezuela. I will now ask Miss Mexico to step forward. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Miss Mexico. Thank you very much, Miss Mexico. Your final question. If you win the title of Miss Universe tonight, how would you use this platform to empower young girls?
As Miss Universe, I will say to them, believe in the power of your authenticity. Believe in yourself. Your dreams matter. Your heart matter. And never let anyone make you doubt about your worth. Because you're worth everything. And you are powerful. And your voice needs to be heard. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Mexico. I will now ask Miss Cote d'Ivoire to please step forward for her final question. Miss Cote d'Ivoire, if you win the title of Miss Universe tonight, how would you use this platform to empower young girls?
Well, as an ambassador and as Miss Universe, I would want to be the face of a representation of a new generation that mixes culture, that mixes modern and traditional. I want to be the face of a new era of women that are bold, that are leaders, that are unapologetic about who they are. If I'm Miss Universe, I want to be a role model for all the young girls and let them know that you too can make it. Go in those rooms where you think you don't belong, shine, and make sure you assume your identity.
Miss Cote d'Ivoire, everyone. Thank you all for your answers. We really appreciate it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, delegates have traveled from all over the world to be here in Thailand. I cannot believe this incredible event is nearing an end. I love it here in Thailand so much, I don't want to go home, but I guess I'll have to book my flight back to the United States anyways. But which air operator, if only one of Miss Universe's sponsors was one of the world's greatest airlines, cue Philippine Airlines commercial.
Fly with Philippine Airlines and experience care that gets you there to its breathtaking views, delicious food, and incredible nature. Fly nonstop to the Philippines, only with Philippine Airlines.
across countries and cultures, and each one changed me. I've seen how kindness speaks every language and how courage lives in the hearts of people everywhere. When you listen to the people's stories, you realize how much love and strength exist in the world. Miss Universe was never just a title. It was a chapter of growth, learning, and connection. And as I close this one, I leave the role not with an ending, but with a new beginning. One where I carry every story, every smile, and every lesson with me.
Victoria has been a truly outstanding ambassador for this great organization. She has visited over 30 countries working tirelessly to advocate and spread the message of peace and hope that we all hold so dear. We are also incredibly proud of the phenomenal hard work she has put in over the past 12 minutes. So please, give it up for your reigning queen, the 73rd Miss Universe, Victoria Kia Laivi.
And a purpose stronger than the day I began. Miss Universe has been more than a title. It has been a journey across countries, cultures, and countless stories that have shaped me in ways I never expected. I arrived in places with only a suitcase and a mission, but I left with names, faces, and lessons that withered my heart. Learned that service isn't a slogan, it's a daily choice. In classrooms, hospitals, community centers, and homes around the world, I witnessed courage, dignity, and hope. I saw how education, health, and opportunity transform entire communities. I learned that when we truly listen to each other, we don't just connect, we grow, and we grow together. Travel taught me that beauty lives first in people. History taught me that love endures. Nature taught me that protecting our world is a part of the responsibility we share. And women everywhere taught me that sisterhood is a force. We're not just part of a society, we're architects of our future. Our leadership moves economies, heals the vision, and lights the way forward. Some of my most precious moments weren't on stage, but in tears shared with the people I met, in whispered encouragement between women who made the room for one and another, in volunteers stacking chairs long after events ended. Those moments reminded me that purpose is lived, not worn. To every woman and every little girl watching, you're a beacon of light. Your lights need no permission. Use it boldly. When one woman shines, the world shines brighter. Titles end, but purpose does not. This year gave me more than a crown. It gave me a mission. I will keep listening before speaking, serving before shining, and working towards a world where dignity is non-negotiable and every woman is free to lead. To my family, my team, the Miss Universe organization, and every single person who welcomed me with open arms, thank you. You changed me. And to the next Miss Universe, may the crown reveal not just its beauty, but its meaning. Your unforgettable journey begins now. With love, humility, and a hope for a brighter future. Thank you. Forever and always, your Miss Universe 2024, Victoria.
Let's hear it one more time for the sensational Victoria Kia Laivi. special for you right now. Yes, it's a sneak peek at this year's beautiful creation, sponsored and made by Joomer. Ladies and gentlemen, please take a look. 74th Miss Universe Final. We are about to reach the crescendo of the show, but first, I'd like to thank our truly magnificent hosts this year. I can honestly say that the warmth and unbelievably generous hospitality we've experienced here in Thailand will never be forgotten. Thank you very much. So, we began tonight with 120 delegates on the stage, all dreaming of being crowned Miss Universe. Now, one of them will realize that dream. The fourth runner-up is Côte d'Ivoire. Philippines. The second runner-up is Venezuela. We're now down to the final two. So please step forward. Miss Mexico and Miss Thailand. One of you will be taking the crown and representing women all over the world as Miss Universe. If, for any reason, the winner is unable to complete her duties, the first runner-up will take her place. Good luck, ladies. The 74th Miss Universe is... Do not pull a Steve Harvey here, Steve. Here we go. Miss Universe is Mexico! Congratulations, Miss Mexico! And can we please give a round of applause for our first runner-up, Miss Thailand! Miss Mexico, congratulations. Please, take your first walk. A huge thank you to all of our delegates, the judges, and our wonderful hosts, the Kingdom of Thailand. Congratulations once again to Miss Mexico. I hope to see you all in Puerto Rico in 2020. 2026, ladies and gentlemen.
Isang napakagandang isla ang aming pinuntahan dito sa probinsya ng Northern Samar. Isang isla na nagtatago ng ganda at kilala din ang isla na ito sa malinaw na tubig, puting buhangin at nakakamanghang tanawin. Kaya napakasarap dito magtampasaw, lalo na pagkasama mo ng iyong pamilya, barkada, or pwede rin mag-solo ka na gusto mo lang magkaroon ng peace of mind. So, I recommend this island for you. Kaya ano pang hinihintay mo? Tara na at magtampisaw sa The Island of Waving Hearts. Tara na sa San Antonio, Northern Samar.
So, good morning guys. Good morning. So, ngayon dito tayo sa Ados Garden. So, dito yung room namin. Tapos, maglilibot muna tayo dito. Sobrang ganda guys dito. Wow. Sheesh. Ang ganda. Hey. Ganda dito guys. Dito lang yan sa San Antonio, Northern Samar. So kagabi din ako nakapag video kagabi kasi rush na yung time namin papunta dito sa island. So ngayon naman ay magpapalipad tayo ng drone kasi sobrang ganda na sinag ng araw. Ayan na. Tapos ang linaw ng tubig. So ngayon magpapalipad tayo ng drone. Sobrang solid dito guys. Ayan na. Mapapa-A ka na lang sa sobrang ganda. Ang lupit ng sunrise. Ano? Sheesh! Shout out sa classmate, kabatmate, si Baring Dave. Ano? So, nagtapo kami dito yan sa Adas. Ayan. Chill. Chill lang kami yan, chill. Nature vibe lang muna kami, nature vibe. So, tayo pupunta sa likod ng Adas. Adas Garden, Laubangan, Eco Park. So, dito naman tayo pupunta sa likod. Nakapunta na din ako dito, siguro mga mga 4 na beses na siguro, pang-4 na beses na ngayon. At pupunta natin dito yung parang Siargao na tinatalunan ng mga dito, ng mga tao. Punta natin kung high tide ba. Maganda kasi dito tumalon. So yung parking ng motor natin, dyan lang nakapark yung motor natin. Tapos dito tayo pupunta. Yeah. Makahulog tayo. Yan. Dito tayo tatalon mamaya. Lalim pa. So, mabuti na lang na it's ngayon yung panahon. Nag-isama yung panahon sa atin. So, dyan maganda mga ano kaya.